Hey guys, Chaps here, and it's time for another developer stream recap. Operation 5 just launched, so I was kind of hoping that we would see a studio guest on to talk about, some Operation 5 stuff, but unfortunately it was just Dana and Tyrus again. Oh, and be sure to tune in on Sunday for our next community discussion stream, in which I'll be joined by a few fellow community members to discuss our views on Operation 5. I hope to see you all there, but in the meantime, let's check out this recap.
I do want to talk about a fix that just went out, if you guys were getting the Sarah issue, not TC Sarah, our esteemed community manager, but Sarah, the error code, what that means is it's a server dissolve. So a lot of the disconnects that were happening and that prevented you from rejoining were server collapses. And the team aggressively was working on it, and we rolled out a fix earlier. So a lot of those disconnects that you guys were experiencing should be mitigated now. Dana, are you aware of the performance issues on PC? Yes, I'm going to read my phone because I got a message around that specifically. People were talking about removing some PSO files to fix the issue. That may be something that you guys can do. It has been flagged to QA. We are looking into it. So yes, aware of there being a performance issue on PC right now. That is a workaround that was sent to me. But that's kind of where we are with that. So we are aware, and yes, we are we're looking into it. When is New Day coming to Gears? Yeah. I don't know if you guys are fans of New Day. Their outfits look a little on the crazy side. They're coming very, 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 very soon.
I don't know about you, but I'm not exactly stoked about this content. It's just colorful wrestler skins again, and I don't really see any point in having them in the game. I'm guessing the Coalition has some special deal or contract with them or something, but man, I wish they'd just focus on meaningful content rather than these silly crossovers.
Are the Lament characters coming in the mid-season drop or sooner? The Lament characters are coming, and I know there was some questions on Twitter as well as on the Reddit chat, a little bit about what makes a character and what makes a skin. And when we get closer to the Lament, I'm going to talk a little bit about why those guys are different and how things are changed. There is some technical stuff on why they wouldn't be considered a skin, so we're going to talk a little bit about that more as they get closer to this.
Yeah, honestly, those seem more like skins to me. I'd be really interested to hear TC's logic and why they're considered characters for this operation.
Any update on the TCA? Yes, TCA, the webpage has actually been updated with the requirements on what it's going to take to be a partner. There is an email going out in the next few days that is going to get people to, with a new link to get you into the asset folder, which has been updated. And then we're going to go down that pace. So stay tuned for the TCA. If you're to be getting an email in the next little while, and if you, or if you don't get one, you can come back in and re-sign up again shortly, and we're going to go down that path. And also, I would expect there's going to be some Lancers coming to some people soon. So there we go.
Nice to see them finally get the ball rolling here. I don't even come close to meeting the requirements for being a partner, so it doesn't really affect me, but there's many up-and-coming content creators who deserve some love, so let's hope this turns out well.
Dana, is Escalation coming back to Ranked? Escalation is not coming back to Ranked this operation. I'm not going to speak to anything in the future because who knows? I do know that there is actually... we tweeted this out yesterday on the Gears Esports channel, on Twitter handle. There is a Escalation beta test mode that's available in customs that you can go and play, where we made some adjustments to it. The intention actually was to have Escalation be our kickoff special event, but there was a bug, an issue with it. So we've had that won't be fixed until the next TU. So with the next TU, we're going to bring out Escalation as a special event with some of the new settings. Can we fix the issue with the Tour of Duty not giving out Scorcher skins? We're looking into something to do with the Scorcher stuff. Also, as a heads up, we know that the Scorcher isn't on some maps, and that is being updated soon, and there's a time frame on that I don't want to commit to just because I don't remember off the top of my head. But we are aware that that will get added from that standpoint. Why are the gridiron metals when gridiron has been removed? I asked that question. That was a mistake. And the gridiron metals are going to be swapped out with, so they're not going to be eliminated. They're just going to be traded out to something that is obviously more easy to achieve. Any chance of making social a best of 3 rounds instead of best of 1? For example, Koth is currently 1 round, 230 points. Yeah, we did that as a way, because of skill-based matchmaking is less, we don't do it as much in quick play. There is an impact to it, but not as much. And for us to do that, to avoid something that we just saw, what just happened with in that, you know, we go when we have that from that standpoint. So it's just, you know, it's a way to kind of get people in and out, and especially if things get unbalanced, then you get people quitting and stuff. So that it's just one mode, and that's why we do there.
I completely agree with the Coalition on this one. Quick play should be exactly what it sounds like. Quick matches. First to one allows you to play more maps and reshuffles the teams more frequently. I'd say keep it the way it is.
And then the Easter egg question, sorry. Easter eggs, yeah, no, the team worked so hard to get the 5 maps out. As you know, when we pivoted about 6 months ago to making more maps, but that's a lot of design work and artwork and all that kind of stuff, so we just didn't have time to do it. So there you go. But I will talk about the heroic rarity, and we did talk about this with those Venom skins, is the heroic classes are designed to show investment in the game. And that high investment could be you've earned a whole bunch of coins. That high investment could be you've reached a really high re-up. That high investment could be like what those weapon skins are, and you've shown mastery across the board on every class inside of Horde. There's a bunch of things inside of that these heroic skins are designed to be something that people have earned the right to show off.
So the whole earning the right to show off thing, I can totally get behind. I really like that, and it's something I've pushed for years now. The thing that caught my attention, though, was the example of earned a whole bunch of coins. To me, that says that at least some of the heroic skins will be purchasable for coins. I guess I'm not completely opposed to that, but I would have really much preferred it if they were all just earnable via accomplishments.
When is the title update coming that makes the Jin DB Sam playable in PvE? Soon. I'm going to say this year. There are no current plans to bring back free-for-all in quick play. We like it as a ranked mode. With the new dev list tuning being as divisive as it is, what's some of the feedback you guys have received? And is there any particular way you guys are thinking in terms of whether or not you're going to be rolling a Changes University? I personally prefer the fast-paced movement, but I'm not too opposed to the changes. Thank you. First of all, thank you. Well written. It was nice. Thank you. I like that kind of questions. We haven't made a decision on the dev playlist yet. There's a reason why we put it in there. A lot of it comes down to we want to get your feedback.
I'm in kind of an odd situation. 99% of my playtime is in PvP, so you would think I would really care about this decision. But honestly, I just don't. It'll go one way or the other, and I'll just adapt and play the game. It's strange, I'm usually pretty opinionated, but this is one of those cases where I just don't care. Anyways, leave a comment down below. Which tuning do you guys prefer?
Any news on field of view slider for console? I'm going to say right now it's unlikely. Where we come down to is it will degrade performance on basically all of the machines outside of the X and potentially the S. And as a result of that, we don't want to turn on the FOV slider independently I don't know how comfortable we feel about turning on the FOV slider in that scenario. Now, I understand everyone's going to come back and be like, but PC and so on and so forth, and I get that. I'm just telling you right now, the game is optimized to perform at a certain capacity. Not saying that that door is closed, but that's a little bit of where we are right now.
And that's going to wrap up this week's recap. I'm usually not a fan of the streams that are just Dana and Tyrus, but this one actually had some good information in it. Hopefully you all found this useful. As another reminder, don't forget to tune in on Sunday for our next community stream. And you know the drill by now. If you enjoyed this, please consider hitting that like and subscribe button. Thanks for watching everyone, and I will see you all on Sunday.